Hello and welcome to this short presentation on the era of the commitment customer. I'm Jeff Booth, Pre-Sales Manager at CDK Global. So the commitment customer, what does that mean? Well, they've shopped around, they know their facts, they were probably very impressed with you and your dealership, and they bought from you. They want to stay with you, but they don't necessarily want to repeat the process. So it's now up to us to try and keep the commitment customer within our business. They can and they will move away if you let them down. So what happens next? Well, we have our customer. We want to keep interacting with our customer. So we have to make sure really that there are no slip-ups. We don't want any excuses for this customer to be slipping away from our business. So what could potentially go wrong? Well, the customer phones up to speak to us and he has a long wait on the telephone. That's not a good experience. That's going to encourage the customer to go somewhere else. When we get through, we probably don't know anything about the customer. We don't know their history. So we probably get fed up of repeating the same information time and time again. It doesn't make the customer feel special. Slow inquiry management. Lack of communication. I haven't heard from you for ages. Just the basic principles of good customer management, making the customer feel special. Anything that doesn't make the customer feel special is going to encourage the customer to go and ply their trade elsewhere. So we certainly don't want to be dropping the ball. We have to make sure we keep an eye on the ball at all times. Don't give this customer any excuses to doubt our service or doubt our loyalty. So we need to keep this focus on the customer. Remain dedicated. When a customer contacts us, we need to know them. We need to know their history. We need to keep them updated. We need to make them feel special. Remind them of important dates. Don't leave them hanging around. Reduce the waiting times. We can do this by creating standardized processes, one way. Keep to a pricing structure, be reliable, and overall use the right technology. You can have the best people in the world, but without the right technology, we're still going to have some seepage away from the customer. So customer focus should never stop. It should be this runaway train that you can't stop. So leave no stone unturned in trying to retain this customer. So here at CDK with Autoline Drive, what tools do we have to help you keep this customer? Well, certainly things like hosted telephony. Hosted telephony will mean that the customer is identified before we answer the telephone. Single clicks to dial as well. Integrated DMS, automated SMS, mobile VHC, campaign manager. We have specific workplaces for the important roles in the business, such as parts manager. We have advanced features like service online, which allows the customer to make a booking through our website directly into our workshop diary. So let's take one or two of those and give you some examples. First of all, we have Call Manager software. Call Manager software will enable us to make scripted, process-led applications for our customer. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a team of people hidden away in a dark room or making telephone calls or using a script. It is full Call Manager software and clearly is being used extensively in that environment. But our first pilot for this was a single service advisor. So instead of making a booking through point of sale, they just actually clicked inbound service booking and launched a call script to make a service booking. So the key to this is a very simple process. It would mean that every time a customer comes through to book a service, we deal with each customer in the correct way. So asking the right questions, offering the right upsells. If there's any deferred work from a previous vehicle health check, this will automatically be included as part of this process. So we're maximising our customer service, making the customer feel special, but at the same time, we're maximising our revenue opportunities. And for the actual user, it's a really simple set of tick boxes to follow. So we can make a service booking If you think of the applications you would use to make a service booking, you would be using customer and vehicle records, you'd be using workshop loading, workshop diary, but you can use all of those without ever seeing any of those applications in a really simple, easy to follow process. So, should you get mystery shopped, you can be assured using Call Manager that you will put ticks in all of the correct boxes. We mentioned integrated telephony. Integrated telephony has various touch points throughout the dealer management system. As a customer calls in, the customer's record is flashed up to the user. So the indication that you see on the screen here says there's an incoming call from Mrs. Jones on this number. We could actually have this to pop the customer's CRM record on the screen so we can see what's outstanding about that customer. And we could also use the red telephone icons to actually create our click to dial. This would mean that if a customer phoned in, even if the person who's answering the telephone has never engaged with the customer before, tools like the full CRM record, the customer case file will all be displayed to the user either before or as they engage with that customer. So we will know that the last time the customer brought his car in for service, he was a little upset because we ran out of time and didn't valet it properly for him. So we can mention that to him. Okay, any important information like this in the customer record is flashed for all users using integrated telephony. Additional options such as service online. This is really taking the dealer management system straight out of the back office concept of invoicing and accounts, and it makes it a 24/7 customer interaction. So this could be a plug-in to a website, but the customer can register, put their details in, and live interact and book a service straight into live workshop loading. So the customer can pick a date suitable for them. They're actually making the service booking, so it's much more likely to stick and much more likely to result in a no-show. They have like a customer portal where they can go on and look at their booking summary and see what previous interactions have happened. So service online is becoming available more and more as we develop. Of course, we have many tablet applications now. So the ability to complete a vehicle health check on a tablet or a notebook, which will integrate directly back into the live dealer management system as we complete an update, means that every single fault line that gets recorded is recorded straight back into the core DMS, making sure there's no rekeying. It also makes sure that everything for our customer is recorded back. We could use telephony to call our customer, and of course we can then use call center to do the deferred work follow-ups using the integrated vehicle health check options. We're releasing software now every month with Autoline Drive. So each month there is a software update which customers can download at their convenience. So new software, new interfaces, and even new cosmetic changes to the product are actually delivered now every month. The vehicle health check facility has been updated every month for the last 4 months and will continue to develop as we move forwards. One of the new additions to vehicle health check is the ability to confirm pricing with the customer, gain the customer's agreement on the tablet, and actually authorize and capture a signature, which then transfers all that information direct into the relevant areas of the dealer management system. So any jobs that are authorized will go straight through into waiting labor, so we'll get passed straight through into the technician's file. Any parts that are authorized will go straight onto reserved parts in our parts system. Okay, so a few examples here of the tools that we have within Autoline Drive for actually managing our customers. So hosted telephony, a fully integrated DMS, automated text messages. For example, these could be sent out the day before to remind a customer that they're due in for a service tomorrow. We can automate sending a text message to a customer to say his vehicle's ready for collection. Mobile vehicle health check, campaign manager, service online, etc. We've actually seen throughout the rest of the presentation. Okay, so there we are. There are some solutions that we part of the range of solutions within the Autoline Drive dealer management system. So for more information, contact your local account manager or call or email us at the details on screen. Thank you for your time.